like literally, right?
Right. Have we got the letters and everything?
Yeah, I just need to print it off. But yes, we are ready to go.
Excellent.
I can't get that song out of my head.
Which one? Sting. Fields of Gold. Tune.
No, there's a girl on TikTok that sings it. I can't remember her name, but she's playing. I sent it to you. She's playing the guitar.
Oh my word!
Unbelievable, like so good.
Harry sent me
I'm sorry. He just said, "Oh my word." Have you just seen the word? Have you just opened the word? Oh no.
Was it N?
Yeah.
Oh, it's not plugged in. That's why I can't hear anything.
That'll be. You have to plug.
What did you guess it was? Nigel.
What? Nigel. Excellent.
Ooh, is it? No, did you say last week you thought it was going to be Nigel?
Nigel, yeah. I don't know why we said that.
Is it going to be? I don't know. I'm stupid.
Do-do-do-do. Hello and welcome to the A to Z of
Well, for
Men.
the first time, it actually went to my junk folder.
What?
Yeah.
Maybe it's that bad.
What, it took till N to get to your junk folder?
Yeah.
Crazy.
So with all the concerning things that your wife has sent me for this podcast, I can't believe this one's gone to junk.
Knob.
It's not going to be.
That's K anyway.
It's K in it, unless they're talking about doorknobs.
Well, what could it be? What could N be that's gone to his
doorknob?
junk?
You need to fix the one in the bathroom.
Yeah, I know.
That's just the entire episode.
Narcissist.
Narcissistic behaviour.
Narcissist.
No, it won't be that.
I wouldn't know what to say about that.
No, nor would I.
She should just get on with the fucking dishes.
Yeah.
And leave me alone.
Fucking leave me alone.
I'm fucking the man.
There's stuff to do
I
in the
don't know why
house.
I wouldn't know anything about narcissism.
Listen, there's stuff to do in the house, sugar tits.
Oh, there are actual people like that, though. That's the weird thing in the world.
Yeah.
We're joking, and there's actually people like that.
I've got to say, probably one of the worst things that you've ever said on the podcast you said last week.
Me?
Scott.
What?
Well, we both said it, but Scott.
Oh, we both said it, but Scott's getting the blame.
Because I edited M today.
What did I say?
But bear in mind, this is an episode about mental health.
Okay, what did I say?
And you and I quote, you go, if you're sad, just play with your tits.
That's not the worst thing I've ever said. I think that's sound advice.
It is sound advice.
That is good advice.
And it was contextual.
I would.
So would you say if you're sad, have a wank? Actually, yeah.
No. I would. If I had tits, I'd play with them all day long. That's a fact.
So if you're sad,
you heard it here first,
if you're
people.
sad, have a wank.
No, I don't think you can have a...
No, you don't.
I don't think a sad wank. Sad wank's not fun.
No.
Crying everywhere. When are we doing another live YouTube? Is it the end of the season?
Do you want to do another one?
End of the season.
When I'm allowed to drink again.
Oh my God, that'd be... When we do a live episode, end of the season, we're talking post gigs. We're talking that you've already done it.
Wow, that's good. That's good.
Because it will be, won't it? Because there's no way we're finishing this before November.
No,
they can't. Well,
and there's no way these are going to be going out
until December.
Yeah, so it's going to be some kind of a Christmas end of season.
Let's get it on.
Because I can't. We're not going to be able to do this every Monday. We're going to try and do as many as we can, but we're not going to be able to do it.
Oh no,
There's going to be a couple of months where we're just. I'll have to get you on phones and stuff.
Yeah,
but we're not going to be able to do
some content, but like there's just not going to be a way
because you'll be gigging all the time.
All of the time.
All the time. All the time. And I'll be just sitting here playing FIFA, going, "Oh, where's Scott?" And then, "Oh yeah, he's in Dublin."
Yeah, exactly. That's the end of the tour. That 2nd of December.
2nd of December. I reckon it'll be end of the year when we finish this season.
Could be.
if we're lucky.
End of season party. If not, we'll just put them Christmas episodes back in.
When's your tour run till?
The 2nd of December.
2nd of December. So we'll get maybe a couple of episodes in before
14.
Christmas.
How many letters in the alphabet?
26. We're on letter 14.
We are over halfway. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
When do you start? When
29th of October.
That's when you're literally gone.
Well, no, but I'm gone. End of this month, I'm gone. I'll be rehearsing every day.
But will there be places where you can take laptops and do half an hour here and there?
Yeah. But it's going to be sporadic.
Yeah.
I think that's a word.
I know because it's on FIFA.
Okay. Is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I play a lot of career mode.
Yeah, we'll have to work out how we're going to do that.
We're ready, by the way.
Okay.
Well, yeah. Okay. Let's do it. Let's do
There's a
this.
fly.
Let's do this shit.
There's a fly on the camera.
Yeah, I can
There's
see
a
that.
fly on the camera. What am I
That's
gonna
all right.
do? There's a fly on the camera. What
Oh
am
my
I
God,
gonna
I got
do?
bitten.
He
Right.
got bitten by a fly.
No,
That's what-
that's not us. That's a spider.
It's a spider bite.
Yeah, look, it's two-pronged, right? And then
So you could call it a two-pronged attack.
it was a two-pronged attack. I've got the two dots. So can I show the camera? You put it on my camera.
No, that's me.
Can you see it? I can't see it.
No.
Oh,
no.
muscles.
No, because you're on my camera and you're not showing it. You're showing the back of your. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Two-pronged?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I thought, well, it's probably a spider. And then I was in the bathroom and saw this huge spider in the bath. And I'm not, because I wasn't great with spiders. I'm all right with spiders now. This was huge. When I looked at his little face, he had two prongs.
Wow.
It was exactly the same measurement as the injury to my arm.
So it was a spider.
So I took it out.
What did you do to that poor spider to make it bite you?
I reckon I was sleeping and maybe trapped it. I don't know, because don't
don't
spiders
like
crawl in
biting.
your mouth and stuff when you're asleep.
No, shut up.
Even
I always
though
say to Karen, she's like, what are you doing in my mouth? And I'm like, it's a spider.
do you snore?
Yeah. Why are you doing it with your cock?
I think I snore a bit, yeah.
Have you tried the thing on your nose?
The magnet?
The magnet thing.
Turned up yesterday with the
Really?
two little metal dots.
Have you tried it yet?
Yeah.
Oh,
Tried
the
it
gadget.
Unbelievable.
first night last night.
Yeah.
We've even got
How good is
sleep
it?
gadgets
Really,
now.
really good.
Yeah, doesn't snore.
No, I
Because
don't. I think I do
No,
because
deviate. But use the biggest one.
yeah, that's what I do.
Yeah.
The two metal dots
Yeah,
either side.
Yeah, and the big one.
And then the big one over it. It literally pulls your nose apart.
Yeah,
I know it's really
for a
good.
deviated septum.
But mine's more up here. Mine's broken up here.
no, so yeah, but still, it's still
It does open
yeah,
my nostrils.
yeah.
I did notice I slept a lot better last night.
Amazing.
But it's with snoring and sleep apnea and stuff, it's your throat closing, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's the problem, not your nose.
No, but it'll help. It does help.
If I lie on my back, it's not. I do that thing where I'm like,
you said doo-doo.
Normally that's when I'm round, isn't it? And you're like,
but yeah, if I sleep on my side, I'm all right. But yeah, I noticed it made a
and I
massive
come in with a
difference.
spoon.
All right, tell everybody.
What spoon do you like to be? Chris famously said
Middle spoon.
the middle spoon.
Okay, can we do the podcast?
Why is your mic arm so floppy in here?
Who?
You.
That's what she
Because
said.
it snapped.
That's what she said.
It don't stay up.
No, I've got.
It don't stay up.
No, it doesn't.
I've got
It
to get
really
another
doesn't.
one. I need to get another one.
It just flops on the desk.
Right,
I'm
can
having
we
to lean down.
start?
Yeah.
Starting, can you do your clapperboard? Welcome to the A to Z of Men. It's Chris and Scott. I'm Chris.
I'm Scott.
And we're here for the next, who knows how long.
Who knows?
Apparently, Joe has looked at the preparation for the show that our wives have put together, and there's more preparation than we've ever had before. So
I
we
think
could be
they're
here for a
trying-
while.
I think they're trying to keep us out of the house.
I think they are. So the A to Z of Men, if you've not heard the show before and you've not listened to the podcast before, it's basically a look inside the man's brain. It's
Crazy in there.
It is crazy in there.
Crazy in there.
It is crazy. And what we try and do is decipher it and actually how our thought processes work. So we used to come up with a word ourselves. I'd come up with a word, you'd come up with a word,
Yeah.
and then we'd battle those words out in conversation to see which one should go into the A to Z of Men. Now, our wives do it for us, so we don't even know what the word's going to be.
Do you know why I think it's better now?
Why?
And that's because, whereas before, we kind of knew what we was going to say because we had done a little bit of prep. And I never, not because I'm lazy, because I didn't quite like doing the reading and stuff, 'cause I'm not the
Yeah.
best at that. But it's better now because we are quite literally reacting on the spot. And whatever comes out of our mouths is what's going on in our tiny little minds.
Yes.
So it's better.
And it's also our wives asking us how we perceive things that they're telling us, how
Exactly,
the
yeah.
words that they're giving us. So yeah, I think it works really well. I quite
like
like
it.
this. And we're looking ideas for the next season, which could possibly be having guests in and their wives coming up with the words. We've talked about that. That works really well.
I had a good idea. I wanted to put past
Go
you.
on, go for it.
Well, so what about, no, just hear me out on it because it sounds a little bit wacky. What about we get our pets to ask us questions, isn't it? Like you got a cat, ain't you? You got a cat?
Yeah.
I got a dog, right? So
Yeah.
that's it. Like already got pets.
Pets, yeah.
And then all we've got to do is, no, shh.
Yeah.
All we got to do
Yeah.
is get a specialist to, because there'll be a nutter out there that says that they understand dog.
Okay, so a translator.
No, nutter.
A nutter.
That understands dog language, and a nutter,
Yeah.
translator, that understands cat language. Like
Yeah.
this meow means this bark means, and some of them, if you bark in a certain way to a dog,
Yeah.
it listens to you apparently, right? Do that. See what they've got to say.
For 26 episodes.
Yeah. Well, we share it, so my dog does half and your cat does half.
Yeah,
Is that not animal labour?
No. Listen, I do enough for them. Let's think about it.
W is for walkies.
Well, that dog would just be out, wouldn't it? The second you say that word to a dog, they don't leave you
out the
alone.
door, whereas the cat would be like, what on earth is going on?
I do this
Why
myself.
do you need him to walk you?
Do it myself.
Just go and walk yourself. You don't need the man to walk with you.
Have you seen the videos of cat owners that put like GoPros on?
Yeah.
And what
Where
the
they
cats
go
get
to.
up to?
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Cats live a good life.
Yeah, it's crazy.
They
They're
live
just-
a good life, and they come home and they go, yeah, of course I love you. Yes, I do. I love you so much. Do you want some? Have you got any food? As soon as the food's there, I'm like, fuck off.
Yeah, exactly.
Get out of my way. You're just
and they've
standing there.
already got loads of food from.
Yeah.
Margaret down the road.
And they're like walking past you, go, come up on settee for a cuddle. And I'm covered in fur. It's 28 degrees. I don't want to go near anybody.
No, fuck off, mate.
You fed me. I'm done now.
Yeah.
And then they forget, and then they go wander out, and then they come back in and go, hello, it's me again.
Yeah.
Can I get fed again?
Exactly.
And that's why I think
Are we talking about kids now, or are we talking about still talking about cats?
all of them, all of the needy ones, they do this. But as a cat owner, and I've had a dog once. Wasn't mine, it was a girlfriend's, and we lived with their family and they had a dog. So I love dogs. Dogs are lovely. But what I saw on TikTok the other day made me kind of think I might want a dog. So this was a couple. The man went out with the dog for a walk, but they went they lived in London. They went to I don't know, Surrey. So nowhere near where the dog lives. And then she dressed up and walked past.
The dog dressed up?
The dog owned. So the husband and the dog went out.
Yeah.
So the wife dressed up, covered her face up, put sunglasses on, and just walked past them in the street to see if the dog would recognise her. The dog went mental.
What? Because the scent, isn't it? It's got to be the scent.
Yeah, so the man just carried on walking with the dog, didn't say anything to the wife. That was the whole point. We're just going to walk past and see what happens. And as they walked past the dog, you could see the dog turning around going, Mum.
Yeah,
and then
it's crazy,
and
isn't it?
then come running, screaming up to her. I thought, oh my God, that dog loves that woman.
Yeah.
My cat would be like, have you got food? No, I don't give a shit.
That is really clever.
And they did 3 or 4 different ones. And there was one where the owner hadn't seen the dog for 2 years, been in the army.
Yeah.
And they did this walk
Dog
down
was
the
in the army.
Yeah, that happens. The bloke was in the army. She was walking down
I can
the
do
street.
that joke as many times.
Dog walked up the other side instantly, and went absolutely crazy, batshit crazy, jumping all over him and everything. I was
No, because dogs get set. If a dog's in and the owner's out, they get sad. They're like, are they going to come back? Are they leaving me?
So I don't think my cat in her head right now, wherever she is, remembers me.
Do you want me to ask her?
With your nutter friend.
Yeah.
I think she only, when I go back in the house and she's in the house, she'll go, oh yeah, there's a bloke who feeds me. And your dog will your dog's sitting there now going, where's the Scott bloke?
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Because you're the one that cuddles him.
Well, no, I'm the one that feeds her.
Yeah.
So, I mean,
I don't really know.
It's a girl.
I don't really see the difference. I remember having the conversation when somebody asked me what sex Nala was, and I went, it's a cat. I have no idea.
Not a clue.
It's a girl.
Have I just had a brilliant idea?
What? The dog whisperers?
No, not that. No. Funny enough, I was joking.
What's the funny idea?
Do we get our kids to ask us questions?
Oh my God, no.
No, why not?
Because they'd want to listen then, wouldn't they?
No. That's the beauty of it. That's the beauty of it. Get our kids to ask us questions. Get our kid. We've got 1, 2, 3.
We've got 3 girls and 3 boys.
We've got
4 boys.
We've got 7 kids.
Yeah.
It's not a bad idea.
Oh, let's think on it. Anyway, let's get this one done. Let's finish this season before we worry about the next 2 seasons.
Yeah.
So we're on the letter N already for
Nigel.
Nanny, for Nigel. And we're just about to find out what the word is that we're going to discuss.
Is it nanny? It might be nanny.
I don't know if it would be. Because I don't think Karen knew my nan.
I mean, after this intro, I'm going to say it's nutcases.
But this was a perfectly good intro, wasn't it?
I thought it was a great
We've
intro.
discussed-
Let's get
so
our
much.
dog and cat to pick the words.
What? Okay, and what's the problem with that? It's an idea.
Let's get on with the
problem
podcast.
is they can't speak, Scott.
Yeah, that's why you've got a dog whisperer.
Oh, roll the intro.
A to Z of men with the letter N. And it could be a serious word. It could be a fun word. It could be... I mean, we've had this before where we've sat here laughing and joking and talking about all sorts of weird stuff. And then we're in tears.
Yeah.
So we don't know what's happened. We don't know what's going to happen now. Joe, our producer, will come in from this door behind me if you're watching on YouTube. And he will present me with a word beginning with N that our wives have chosen for us to discuss on the A to Z of men.
See, I'm not doing that.
What?
So, yeah. So
What do you mean you're not doing that?
N is for nothing. So we can go home now. That's
N
it.
is for nothing.
Yeah, they haven't got anything.
No, right, great joke. You coming out?
I did that about 10 years ago.
Hey! Is he gay?
Yeah, gay.
Joe?
Yeah, he's a gay one.
Really?
Yeah, gay.
Didn't know that.
No.
That's how non-homophobic I am.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't even recognise them.
Don't even care. Oh, no. When are we looking?
Whenever you want.
Three. Have we both got the same thing?
Yes.
Yeah. 3.
Yeah, we've both got
2,
penises.
1.
Names.
Names.
I don't-
Okay.
I don't get
Gary, Jason, David. See you next week. You do a couple.
J.A.B. Rich Sean and Scott.
See you next week on the A to Z
On
of
the A to
Men.
Z of Men.
Oh, there's more.
What?
There's a lot more.
What? Names.
essay.
Names.
I wasn't over exaggerating. There is a lot of notes.
Oh, okay. Blokes have so many nicknames for their mates
Right, okay.
that are often quite offensive or take the piss out of something about them. We're thinking about Wee Man.
Right, yeah.
Talk to me about Wee Man.
Right, so yeah, is it offensive? So my mate Wee Man.
It's not as offensive as what you used to call Wayne. So I think you're safe.
Okay. Wow. Okay. Wee Man is a friend of mine who is not very tall.
Yeah.
So do you remember the program Jackass?
Yes.
Is it called Jackass?
Yeah.
No,
Yeah, Jackass.
Jackass. With
Jackass.
With Wee Man.
Yeah.
And he used to go, "Yo, Wee Man, kick yourself in the head."
Yeah.
Well, so he was small, so like we say he's 5'2". He's not. I think he says he's 5'5" and a peanut, right? That for a man is pretty short, right? And he's called Andy. His name is Andy.
Yes.
But-
Which I always forget.
Yeah, but I never called him Andy.
I don't. Since you've introduced me to him as Wee Man, I've known him for I've known you 25 years. I've probably known him 20.
20 years.
Yeah, I've never called him Andy.
Always called him Wee Man, and he'll always be Wee Man to me. Doesn't like he's not getting any taller. So yeah, Wee Man.
Yeah, but I think we all have names. I mentioned on the radio today because Brookside's coming back on the telly and they're refilming Brookside. It's going to be part of Hollyoaks, which is quite a clever idea.
That's clever.
Because it's Phil Redmond who wrote both and he did Grey and Chill as well.
Yeah.
So they're bringing Brookside back. And then I remember my dad had a B&B in Eastbourne called Brookside because of Brooks.
Yeah, yeah.
And then everyone at school called me Brookside. So Brookside became my nickname at school.
And not Brooksy.
Yeah,
So
because
Brookside.
Brookside was like EastEnders, wasn't
Yeah,
it?
yeah.
It was literally everyone watched it. So people, Brookside.
Yeah, I like that. I might start calling you Brookside.
So, but everyone had nicknames at school. I don't remember calling anybody. And like they say in this, Smithy in Gavin and Stacey, Smithy doesn't refer to any of his mates by their actual names.
No, but Smith isn't Smithy called Neil?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Neil the baby.
No, yeah, but Neil.
Oh, is he?
Smithy is called Neil, and that's
yes,
why they've
he is,
called.
isn't he?
Yeah, he's called Neil.
Gavin's the only boy in there that's called by his name because the rest
Gavlar.
is Gavlar. Oh yeah, Gavlar.
Yeah, Gavlar, and then you've got what's he's called? Chinese.
Chinese Alan, and there's everyone.
Yeah,
everyone
yeah.
in it has a nickname, but everyone knows exactly who he's talking about. Girls, I'm reading this from the girls. This is what our wives have given us, so this is what we use now to go through the episode. Girls don't tend to do it so much. They choose affectionate ones because they'd be upset if they were constantly reminded how short they are. But somehow boys don't. We don't know what Wee Man thinks about.
Well, no,
that,
but
do
the
we?
thing is, no, right?
No,
so,
he would actually. Wee Man would say something. He would go. Actually, I really don't like that nickname.
well, no. So what I've started doing, because I'm such a nice guy, I've started any time I see a video of someone vertically challenged, like getting up on a stool to like open a cupboard or whatever, send it straight to him, man. I just keep on sending them, and he's just fuck off. But if he was truly offended, I would stop. Well, I wouldn't, but he answers to it. He'll always be wee man. Everyone calls him wee man.
So I've only known him for as long as I've known you, but when he was a kid, did you know him as a kid?
No, I've known Andy for about 25 years.
All right, okay. Oh, so about the same as I've known you.
Yeah. Maybe a little bit more.
Did you know him in 5?
Yeah.
So you've known him for more than that?
30 years.
30 years.
Yeah,
so when he was at school, you don't know, because he would have been small anyway, because he would have been a kid.
Yeah, but I don't think he was called Wee.
So he just didn't grow, and then all of a sudden he became called Wee Man.
My group of mates gave him Wee
Okay. Talk about names that aren't given to babies anymore. Gary, Kevin,
Dave,
Chris.
Yeah. Scott.
I read a thing today, actually, that when you name your kid now, you need to name your kid something that's really easy to say for CVs and stuff, for potential job employment, which seems a bit crazy. And apparently Chris is one of the top names not to call your kid anymore.
Why?
Because it's not easy to say. I think Chris is one of the easiest names to say.
Chris,
it's easy.
Yeah.
Unless your spelling is, or unless you're reading it going Tris, because I'm never really sure why there's a CH at the beginning of Chris.
No, it makes no. Well, no, for a dyslexic person, it makes no sense.
Because you go church, chips, chisel, Chris.
I know a Chris spelled with K.
What, K-R-I-S?
K-R-I-S-S.
That's weird.
And you know Joe's like a dead name.
Yeah, Joe. No one's calling the baby. Joe. It's baby Joe.
But the thing is, right? It was a simpler time when you had Chris's, Joe's, John's, Gary's, Karen's, because.
but when you first name your baby, even in the 70s, they go, "What are you calling it?" Dave. I mean, it sounds weird now that you would name your baby Dave.
No, of course it does, but like I preferred it because like if you read out if you're a teacher now and you read out the register, you've got Brain, Copper, Princess
Rihanna.
Yeah, but you've got like someone I know, I won't say who. They've in their class they've got a King David, like a King David.
King David.
Yeah, King David, as in like King David Johnson.
Yeah.
You've got Princess Flower something like that, as in that's a double-barreled name.
Do you judge people by their name? If you know their name before meeting them, do you have an image or an impression of what they'd be like? I think I probably do, actually.
Yeah, no, I'm big on that.
I think I would. Because if they said, the guy you're meeting tomorrow, his name's Malcolm, I'm thinking of an old border guy.
Yeah, but it's weird, isn't it? Because I do this weird thing where I name people. I go, you don't look like a Chris, for example, and I'm not going to give. I've got a mate called Trev.
Yeah,
he's not called Trev.
I don't even know his real name.
I'm not going to tell you his real name, but he'll always be Trev to me. And actually, it freaks me out when people say his real name.
Yeah,
I go, and I've known Trev for about 10, 15 years now, maybe.
I saw him in the BP. I've only known him through you, and he used to do a feature on our radio show because he's a taxi driver. Yeah. And he used to do tales in the back of the cab with Trev. So he'd go,
check in with Trev.
I picked up this guy last night and he was doing this and he was doing it. And he used to talk about it on the radio. I saw him in the BP garage once and I called out, I went, "Oh, Trev." And he didn't turn around. I thought, that's rude. And then I went, "Trev." And he turned around and looked at me and he went, "Oh, all right, mate." He went, "You know that's not my real name, don't you?" And I went, "Yeah, it is, isn't it?" And he went, "No, it's the name Scott called me." And he told me his name. I can't remember what it was. And I was like, "Nah. I'm just going to call you Trev."
Well, no, because
he doesn't look like. Oh, I do remember his name, but he doesn't look like that.
No, he doesn't. And his daughter, who happens to be a girl, she's little Trev.
Trev,
and she'll always be little Trev. And I think you either look like some people look straight away look like the name.
Yeah,
like you look like a Chris.
Yeah,
right?
It could be a Kevin.
No. I think you could be a Paul easily Paul.
I'm just looking at myself. I've got a brother called Paul.
You've got 27 brothers. It's not really fair.
All the names have pretty much been taken up.
But you could You 100%. If someone introduced me and went, "Oh, this is my mate Paul," you look like a Paul to me.
But what if we gave me a really weird name? Like, what wouldn't work for me? Stephen?
No, you could be a Steve, but you're not. But like no, but if you like, you couldn't be Josh, could you? This is Josh. You don't look like a Josh.
See, now I'm tempted next time we go somewhere where no one knows us or me, more likely, because everyone knows you. And you went, "It's my mate Josh," and see if anyone went, "Oh, don't look like a Josh," but no one would ever say that.
But no, I would, because that's what I do.
Would you say that to me? Would you go, "You don't look like a Josh, so I'm going to just call you Chris"?
Yeah, I've made people feel like that awkward many times. So, for example, I've got an instant name for your wife, Karen. Instant name for me, like straight away off the bat, I know her name.
Go on,
Emma.
She could be an Emma.
She could be an Emma, and I've got a precursor to Kerry's name.
Go on,
Rachel.
Yeah, she could be a Rachel.
Easily Rachel.
Yeah.
Emma and Rachel.
Yeah.
But I've named too many people.
Don't, because then I'll get them wrong and then she goes, "Emma?"
Oh, Emma. No, listen to the podcast. Yes, not.
Yeah, judge people by their name. I suppose radio's a weird thing, isn't it? Because you only hear their voice and you only know their names. So if you don't know Scott Mills, say you don't know what he looks like, all you've got is Scott and this voice. And that would, so think about somebody who doesn't use their name, like, do you remember the Kiss DJ, Bam Bam?
Yeah.
So when you heard his voice, it was like, "Oh yeah, it's Bam Bam." But obviously that's not his real name.
Not his name,
and
not his birth name.
No, and but so radio's quite weird because you get the voice and you get the name, but you don't get any of the picture or the imagery. You just know that voice is that person's name.
But sometimes when you met that person, you've painted a picture in your head of what they look like. But sometimes they'd match it.
But that's, sometimes, but not all the time. And when
Chris
it doesn't,
Tarrant sounds like Chris Tarrant should look.
and I think Foxy probably looked like Foxy, and I think Martin Day we work with looks like Martin Day sounds. But there are sometimes when I'm listening, because I listen to a lot of LBC because working in music radio, I don't necessarily listen to music radio all the time, so I listen to speech radio. And then I'm like, "Oh, I've been listening to this guy for ages. I feel like I know the guy." And then I look at it and I go, No. For example, you've seen our producer, Joe. Yeah.
Now, so Joe looks like a Joe. There's a story behind that. He does look like Joe.
Yeah.
But he doesn't sound like his radio persona.
Yeah.
He looks nothing like he sounds on the radio.
Yeah.
Joe, it's two different people.
What do you think my name would be if you heard me then?
No, I think you look like a Joe.
No, you look like a Joe.
You probably sound more like a...
Because I think you sound like an older than your age.
Yeah, maybe a John.
A John or a Darren.
Yeah. You do have your and if anyone you hear if anyone hears Joe on this and you see his have a listen to Joe on the radio. This isn't a plug for the radio station, but listen to Radio Essex on your app or whatever and listen in the evenings and have a listen to Joe doing a radio show. It doesn't sound like he looks.
No. Not at all.
But then people say that to me all the time. They're like, "Oh my God, you don't look anything like you sound."
But so Rylan Clark, he's not called Rylan. It's a made up name.
Yeah,
I can't remember what I do know his name, and he's publicly said it now. So he's called Ross.
Right. Okay.
That's his real name,
and he looks nothing like a Ross.
He doesn't, but our mate Ross does look like a Ross.
He does, yeah. So, but Rylan, he chose a name that fitted his persona.
Yeah.
So it does prove you either look like your name or you don't. Like I hate that I'm a Scott.
Why?
I hate the name Scott. I've never wanted to be called Scott.
Really?
I hate my name. I've always hated my name.
So who do you want to be?
I've never put. When I was growing up, I wanted to be Michael. My dad's Michael.
No,
but my dad's Mick. I wanted to be.
You could be a Mick.
Yeah, but but that's because you know me, like
You could be a Mick.
Yeah, but I always wanted to be Michael, always. But that was because I loved
Mick from Five.
Yeah, no, because I loved Michael J. Fox.
Yeah.
Michael Knight,
Jordan.
Michael Jordan. So there's a lot of Michaels, and my dad's Michael.
Yeah.
But yeah, certain people just don't look like their names at all.
Yeah. I see. I don't mind my name, Chris.
It's a nice name.
But even my surname with Brooks, because I know so many radio presenters, and I never really understand why they do this. They change their name because they want, that sounds better on the radio. It's only because you think that sounds better on the radio. your name, like my name is Chris Brooks. So when I talk to other people, I get it. For one of our friends is quite well known on the radio, so he has changed his name. So when he's doing, filling in application forms, people don't know who he is from the radio. So I do get that, but I've never thought that's an issue.
No, but think about our relationship. I've only just started. I mean, I never used to call you Chris ever.
No,
ever. When we met, you introduced yourself as Brooksy.
Yeah,
and you're all like, you're Brooksy in my phone. You're Brooksy. But when we started doing the radio together and we started doing the podcast together, you say I'm Chris and I'm Scott. So it's been drummed into me now that you're called Chris. But you think back.
Well, when we first did the radio together, I was Brooksy.
You were Brooksy, yeah.
The voiceover was Brooksy, Radio Essex, or whatever.
But if you think it's probably only been the last.
Well, since I was at Capital, they stopped me.
No, but I still called you Brooksy when you come
You
round.
did, but on the radio it stopped.
But for me, where we've been seeing more and more each other when we've been working together, it's only now that I probably call you Chris a little bit more.
You still call me Brooksy when you ring me, or Monsieur Brooks.
Monsieur Brooks, yeah.
Monsieur Brooks, you often say. Do you roll your eyes and expect her to act entitled when you meet a Karen?
No, so this Karen thing's new, innit? Like, and I think it's a bit unfair on a Karen, innit? Like,
I think it's awful.
Yeah, well, because you're
I've
then
seen it when she's complaining.
But you're making every Karen, every person that's called Karen, judged by the same book. That's not fair.
We went somewhere and it was the service. Everything was awful. And I said to Karen, I was like, "Oh, are you gonna?" Because she will want it, because she's quite. She runs a business, so she's like, well, if this was my business, I'd want to know about it. But she always feels like she can't do that because her name's Karen. So as soon as they find out her name's Karen, they'll go, "Oh, it's a Karen."
Yeah.
But that's awful.
No, it is awful. It's terrible.
She says, "Why didn't my mum call me Alison like I was planned to be?" So she was supposed to be an Alison.
Yeah, you've told me that before.
She could be an Alison.
More of an Emma.
More of an Emma. I'll have a chat with her mum, see if we can get that changed. She actually gave herself a surname.
Would you
Karen.
stop coughing on our fucking podcast?
Are you dying?
No, I'm all right.
She gave herself a middle name because she was jealous that all her friends had middle names and she didn't.
You've got a middle name, haven't you?
I have got a real middle name that I was given, yeah. Adam.
Adam, that's it. Yeah.
And you are Timothy.
No, fuck off. No,
Timothy.
No, so
James.
Yeah, but James Timothy. Right, so this
you are James Timothy.
Yeah, but I'm not, right? And this is a bone of contention in my house. So Kerry always says that's not your name, right? So for some reason, I'm not religious, right? I don't know what I am. I don't know. So, but that's a whole different story, right?
I've got some teachings. If you want, I can share them with you.
Thank you.
Take you a few years.
Keep that to yourself. No.
Look into my eyes.
No. But so when I was christened. So again, I don't know why I was christened because I'm not religious, but I was. All of us were christened, right? And so I was on my birth certificate. I am Scott James Robinson. That's my name.
Yeah.
But I was given a name by the priest.
Right, yeah.
Whatever, the guy who done the baptism.
So a biblical name.
Yeah.
Yeah, Timothy.
I was given Timothy. So I'm Scott James Timothy Robinson. My sister is Nicola.
I don't remember. Did the vicars and priests give names away?
Back in. This is what happened.
I'd never knew that.
Yeah. So then Nicola.
My name's Adam. Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
It's
so
the first
Nicola Jane is her name. Nicola Jane Robinson. She's Nicola Jane Nigella Robinson.
Yeah. That's a biblical name.
Is it?
Yeah, I think it is. Yeah.
And my sister Hayley is Hayley Louise Joanna. Joanna's a biblical name. So Hayley Louise Joanna Robinson. But Gary always goes, "It's not your fucking name."
So is my middle name Adam?
Yeah.
For more religious reasons, because that wouldn't have been the cult my mum was in. That would have been. I must have been christened if I've got.
I think you were christened and you got a biblical name, which is why I've got a biblical name.
My brother's middle name's Daryl. I don't think that's a biblical name. I'll have to check that.
Yeah,
I'll have to check.
I'm Judas. Is my name.
Yeah, that's fairly biblical.
Yeah.
Mine's Jesus.
Is it?
Yeah.
Is it?
He's in the Bible as well. Actually, Adam is like the first bloke in the Bible after God.
Adam and Eve.
Adam and Eve. Did Kerry's mum think through calling her Kerry when her surname was Oka?
Well, no, because this is funny because for years, for all of her life, she was called karaoke. Because if you say karaoke, it sounds like karaoke.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
And she's got a brother called Daniel, and he was nearly called Ian Oka.
Yeah,
it just doesn't sound right. It doesn't roll off the tongue.
Doesn't roll off the tongue.
But yeah, but you have got to think. Like it's like
Kerry's young enough for karaoke to have been a thing when she was born.
Well, yeah, and she's karaoke. Yeah, it's funny.
A bit of psychology. The first piece of information strangers learn about most people is a name picked for them by their parents. The first piece of information strangers learn about most people is a name picked for... Right, okay, so when you meet somebody for the first time, the thing they get from you...
You go, hi, my name's Scott.
But it's something that you didn't give yourself. It's something that your parents gave you when you were a baby.
Yeah.
So the name has nothing to do with you as a person.
No, not at all.
That's interesting. Parents often agonise over what to call their children. It can feel like a test of creativity or a way to express their own personalities or identities throughout their offspring, like Flower and Peaches.
Yeah.
But when many parents might not fully realise is that the choice they make of their children's names could play a part in shaping how others see their child and therefore ultimately the kind of person their child becomes. So you're basically saying you're going to become a product of this name.
Well, yeah, no, and if you're called Tulip, or you're called, I don't know, a name that's considered, and I don't want to upset anyone here, but like not a conventional name, if you like one of these new fandangled names, apples and pears and stuff. But like, so Bobby, we've got Brennan and Cavan, Bobby and Katie, right?
Yeah.
So BK, right? That's not by accident. That's something in Kerry's head, right? Now, so Bobby was nearly broke, and I was like, it's just a shoe. Broke's a shoe.
Yeah.
And then she was nearly broken, and I was like, it just sounds like you're saying broken wrong. I don't get it. I don't get the name. So I didn't pick the names, but like until she landed on one that I liked, like when she said, what about Cavan for Cavan? And that's because she'd went to a place called County Cavan in Ireland. And I was like, I love that name. I don't care where you got it from.
Yeah.
It's just Cavan doesn't like his name. He likes the short version of his name. Cav. He loves Cav. Everyone calls him Cav. Now,
he's probably the only Cav in his friendship circles.
But a lot of people don't like the fact that, like, a lot of parents go, no, his name's Cavan. Don't call him Cav.
Yeah.
But that's why I don't like my name. I don't like the fact that you can only lengthen my name to make it shitter. Scotty, yeah. Which I hate.
Yeah.
I hate Scotty.
But that isn't your name though, is it?
No, but nor is Cavan's name. But what I'm saying is he's got an abbreviation of his name, which is pretty cool. You can't shorten my name.
Yeah, exactly. You haven't got a shortened version. So I'm Christopher.
Yeah.
I'm christened Christopher.
Yeah.
Harry is Harrison.
Yeah. So that's what I mean.
Sam is Samuel.
Yeah, but so Sam and Samuel, I've never called. His actual name is Harrison.
Yeah, Harry's name is Harrison.
Yeah, Harrison.
But he's never been called Harrison.
No, never. I've never called him Harrison. And until you said it, I forgot that was his name.
Yeah.
I thought he was
Kirsty's obviously Kirsty, but people call her Kirst or Kay or whatever. But Kirsty's her name, so that's not really a name that's shortened.
But names don't work sometimes. So my wife is called Kerry.
Yeah.
What do you call her when you shorten her name?
Kel.
How does that work?
I don't know. That's true.
Her name's not Kelly.
No, it's true, actually. I do call her Kel.
You call her Kel?
Because Kerr wouldn't. All right, Kerr.
Yeah. So you call her.
You call me a wanker?
Yeah.
No, I said, all right, Kerr.
But you call her.
I'd call her Kel.
Kel. Do you know what? The pet name that I give her, she loves this. You can imagine. I call her Guess you bastard. You know, from Bo Selector.
That's cute.
Yeah. She responds well to that. Like, so if I go, because I don't call her Kerry, I'd never call her Kel. That'd be weird. I call her Babe or whatever, right?
Which would be weird if I did that.
Yeah, well, yeah.
If we swapped it around, I went, all right, Babe, and you were like, all right, Kel, that would be a bit weird, wouldn't it?
It would be weird. When I shout up the stairs, all right, Kaz, you bastard, we've got 5 minutes till we leave. She loves it.
I call Karen's called Kaz. So
Yeah.
Kaz, sometimes I go, Kaz.
But you know what's always, and I love it, but I couldn't do it. And I think I said this the other week. You call Karen mate.
Yeah.
And so that's, in a weird way, if someone else said mate to their wife, I'd find it really weird. And I'd go, you can't call your wife mate, but it worked. You both do it.
Yeah, she calls me mate.
Yeah, and
But she is my mate.
But it really, yeah, and Kerry's my mate. But it works really well for you and Karen. It's normal to me, but that's because I've known you for so long. It doesn't faze me. Whereas if I said to Kerry, you all right, mate? She would would not go.
Really?
That would not
But
go.
I call Kerry mate as well.
Yeah, but she
is one of my mates.
But you're not fucking her.
That's true. That's true. That's definitely true. Joe, what did you want to say? Are you Joseph or...
No, so that's what I was going to say.
Go on.
Yeah, I wanted to
my
ask you
mum
this.
hates everything you call me. I don't know why.
Joseph?
So, do you remember when I first started on the radio? Because obviously I was on after you used to.
Yeah.
And we used to do a little talky bit.
Yeah, we still do it on a Friday.
Yeah, you invented JoJo on the radio.
JoJo on the radio, yeah.
Let's bring that back.
Oh
Yeah.
my God. Every time, like, I just go see my mum and for a Friday night or something, I'd go, "Hi, how's it going? You them boys? I tell you what, I'm going to start texting in." I was like, "What?" She's like, "Your name is not JoJo and it has never been JoJo." And I'm like, "Mum, it's a nickname on the radio." And she would get so
It was a syllable thing, wasn't it? Because
Yeah.
JoJo and radio,
JoJo
you can
on the
syllable,
radio,
you can do,
yeah.
yeah.
and then so people call me Joseph, which
Yeah, we do that as well.
I'm not actually Joseph, like Britain down.
So you Joel?
No, I'm Joe, just Joe. But I don't mind Joseph. I quite like it. Like
Yeah,
quite a
Joseph's
lot of my
cool.
friends call me Joseph.
No, Joseph.
And my mum said to me, "Oh,
Take
you
me on
know,
a dream coat."
that's not actually your name though." And I said, and this is where I got her. I think I've got. She hasn't said anything since. I think I've got like deer in headlights. So Joe comes from my great granddad.
Yeah.
That's who I was named after. And I said, "Actually, Mum, his name was Joseph."
There you go.
So-
So you're a Joseph.
Well,
unofficially, I am.
You're a Joseph.
Yeah.
At a basic level, our names can reveal details about our ethnicity and other aspects of our background, which is true, because if you think Jesus Navas, you'd probably presume they're a Jesus following family.
Yeah.
Mohammed Salah, do you know what I mean? You can gauge from people's names a lot about their cultures and their backgrounds and stuff like that.
Have you seen, because it is quite funny and I've seen lots of videos on it and it's well worth a mention because we're talking about names. Have you seen, so there's I think it's a lad, you know when people take the sentence that someone says and then run with it?
Yeah.
So it's a lad who's done a TikTok and he said, I think if you're a parent, you should name your children after things that you love. Have you seen this?
No.
And then there's this guy, one of the videos I've seen is so this guy walks into his house to call his kids who are upstairs and it cuts from that video of the boy saying you should name your kids something that you love, and he opens the door and goes, "Stella, are cocaine and tits up there with you?" right. And it's just
That's very good.
Very funny.
So in terms of how names affect the ways we're treated by others, a German study published in 2011 in which users of a dating site were asked whether they would like to follow up with potential dates on the basis of their names found that people with names considered unfashionable at the time, such as Kevin, were more likely to be rejected as compared with people who's had trendy names like Alexander.
Yeah.
I want to meet Alexander. He sounds great. I don't want to meet Kevin. I want to meet Alexander.
But it's true, isn't it?
And it could be the same person. He might be like, all right, I'm Alexander.
Yeah, I'm Alexander, yeah.
Doing the blowjobs, I'm Alexander.
Yeah.
I'm whoever you want me to be.
Yeah.
That's really interesting. So we do have a preconceived idea about somebody based on their name.
No, but you do, right? But because if you think of, let's pick a name, right? You think of the name Kevin, right?
Yeah, sorry about this, Kev.
No, but you think of but you think of Kevin, and I think of a little bit of a boring guy, a bit of a square.
Yeah.
Right? But then Kev's one of the lads, isn't he?
Yeah.
Oh my God!
Make sure if we're going out, make sure Kev's coming.
Make sure Nutty Kev's coming.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. Nutty Kev, yeah.
Yeah, but all that you've done is shorten their name.
Yeah.
And now
He's a geezer.
they're Nutty Kev. But
He's a
then you
geezer.
look at Kevin,
Yeah,
Backstreet Boys.
yeah.
Cool. He's in a boy band. He's
Yeah.
made Kevin's cool again. He's grown his hair a little bit too long and he needs to sort that right out. Kevin, if you listen.
Yeah, I suppose you're right.
You could be Kev again. Just cut your hair off.
I suppose you're right. And even people like George Michael, made the name George
Yeah.
really cool, whereas actually in the 80s, it was quite an old-fashioned name.
Yeah, that's true.
Other research conducted in Germany found that participants were less likely to help out a stranger with a negatively rated name. Cindy and Chantel were the two names rated most negatively. Didn't sound very German.
No, but
As compared with strangers with names rated positively, like, do you want to help out Sophie or Marie? Oh, yeah, they sound lovely.
yeah, but like it is bad of us because
It's awful.
you can judge someone on their appearance and or the way they dress or the way they
Where
look
they're from.
or what they're wearing, like if they haven't got the label. Like, and there's lots of shallow people in the world.
Yeah,
But like if you meet someone and they're called Chardonnay,
yeah.
right? You go, oh, no, Chardonnay. And unfortunately, and the common misconception there would be that Chardonnay would be blonde, bit ditzy, doesn't know anything about anything. But there'll be loads of Chardonnays now banging at the desk going, hang on, I'm called Chardonnay.
Because my mum and dad called me Chardonnay.
Yeah, and I'm very intelligent. I'm not blonde. I'm
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's hard, isn't it? Like Boris.
Yeah.
Boris, that's not his name though, is it?
William, I think.
Yeah,
I don't know why I think it's William.
But so you've got Boris Johnson, right? So I don't think there's many baby Borises being born, but seriously, right? So
Yeah.
let's say I bet you there's some wankers called their kid COVID
Yeah, probably.
or Corona or
You won't believe this.
what?
Go on.
Boris's real name.
Is it his real name?
No, what his actual real name is.
What is it? Oh, yes, I do. It's like Phillicent or something. It was really random.
No, it's literally the name that you just said is cool on the dating app.
Alexandra.
Yeah.
Oh, it's cool.
Alexander Boris.
Who's changing the name from
De Fifel Johnson.
Fifel, that's
right,
it.
yeah.
So
But
who's
hang on.
changing their name from Alexandra to
So
I think Boris?
So we could have had Alex Johnson. Could have been.
That's a much better name. Alexander Johnson as an MP and a Prime Minister.
Sign him up.
Instead, he's named himself like a spider.
But Boris, right? But that's the thing, right? So because you've got the name Boris, it represents that guy who lots of people, not my opinion, but lots of people.
There's some negativity.
Yeah, negativity, bumbling for whatever, blah blah. So if you don't know that and you've called your kid Boris, you're giving Boris a bad name.
So here's an
Adolf.
Yeah, not many people call themselves Adolf.
No, but I'm not going to get into it because obviously it's terrible. But what I'm saying is,
he fucked that name up.
but that name is fucked forever. Isn't it? No one's going. Do you know what?
Is it Michael McIntyre that says that? You don't see many baby Adolfs around.
No, but it looks like an Adolf.
Yeah.
And he actually shows a picture and goes,
That's right.
What a cute baby.
Yeah.
But like,
was it Ricky Gervais?
yeah, I think it was, yeah.
It sounds more Ricky Gervais than Michael McIntyre.
It does.
I was going to say something profound. Boris Johnson. So the bumbling,
Alex.
yeah, the bumbling fool bit
Yeah.
is part of his act.
Yeah, no, it is.
isn't
Yeah, it's got to be.
So
yeah.
he's then obviously changed his name to match because
Bumbling
Alexandra
fool, yeah.
Fuffle Johnston doesn't sound like a bumbling character. Actually, it probably does. But Boris.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, a little spider, Boris the spider. Oh.
Yeah, and the hair.
Yeah, and scruffy hair. So he's actually
He's a caricature of himself.
very clever.
Very clever, yeah.
Because hanging from that wire from the O2 as he was mid-air while he was stuck, he didn't look like an Alexander, he looked like a Boris.
Look like a Boris, yeah.
Perhaps the trick is to find a way to have the best of both worlds by choosing a common name that is easily modified into something more distinctive. So Cavan to Cav. If you give your child a very common name, the child is likely to have an easier time being accepted and liked by others in the short term. So the advice is parents need to find ways to help the child appreciate his or her uniqueness, perhaps by giving the child a special nickname or frequently affirming the child's unique characteristics. So you can call your child Samantha, but know that she'll probably be called Sam or Sammy.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
accept
yeah.
that. See,
Yeah.
my dad never accepted it. My dad would never call me Chris, ever. Not even when I was naughty. Like, Christopher was always what he taught. So if somebody had said, if my dad was really stubborn, so if somebody knocked on the door and said, "Oh, is Chris coming out?" He'd just look at them blankly.
No one called
Chris here. So that wasn't too bad for me. But my brother Alex, his full name is Alexis. So no one called him Alexis because I was a little bit dyslexic. I couldn't even say it or spell it.
Yeah.
So everyone calls
sets off devices now. Alexa, if you say it wrong. Yeah.
He's always been Alex to me, but to my dad, it was always Alexis. To be honest with my mum, if I was in trouble, she'd call me Christopher. But generally, she'd call me Chris.
Whereas my mum used to call me Spot the dog.
Different.
Yeah, which
it's endearing.
Which would annoy me.
And psychologically damaging, I imagine.
But here's this, and I think this is a male thing, I do, right? So when Kerry was going through a list of names for one of our daughters, I think it was what Bobby could have been called as well.
When it was just one child?
No. So
when you knew it was twins?
I think we knew it was twins and we were going through names, but I think this one would have been
Bobby's
become Bobby.
Yeah.
So I think she had Brogue and then...
How would you know which one was going to be which? Well, after they were born?
It was always... and that's weird, isn't it? Because the first one...
Was going to be called Bobby.
Was going to...
Right, okay.
Yeah. So, and actually, it's definitely worked out. Katie looks like a... But, so Bobby...
Well, you grow into your names.
But let me see where you're... Actually, I'm going to change what I was just going to say. I'm going to say the same thing, but I'm not going to give you what I said first. I'm going to see if you land where... Have you got a male brain like me?
Go on.
So Kerry said, what about this name for one of our little girls? And then she said the name Harley. And
so I don't actually mind that. You're thinking motorbikes?
Yeah, I rode the Harley last night.
Oh, fucking hell, that's deep. No, I didn't go there.
Yeah, and that's where my brain went. I went, well, you can't call it Harley.
I quite like the name Harley.
No, yeah, but okay. Do you like the name Harley if your daughter's called Harley? And
no, I get it.
People are in the pub are going.
Yeah, did Harley?
I tell you what,
Harley, yeah.
Fucking hell, that fucking Harley goes like shit off a shovel. It's not.
Yeah, you've ruined it a little bit now.
Yeah.
I was nearly called Harley.
Were you?
My dad wanted me to be called Harley because his name's David, so he could go to people.
It's different with fathers and sons.
He's
Though,
Harley, David's son.
yeah.
And I said, you're a wanker.
But it's different though with fathers and sons, because then he would have gone to the pub and gone, he rode like a fucking Harley Davidson last night.
Yeah, no,
so it's a different thing,
But that is a problem in itself, isn't it? Because we do sound like this, I'll own this. That's ridiculous that my brain went there. It's absolutely ridiculous that I thought, oh shit, can't be called Harley, and then I jumped a million.
But kids at school would think like that and would say that and would be... They don't have filters.
No.
So they will get picked on at school.
Well, yeah. I mean, it's like if you called your kid Stallion.
Yeah.
Stupid.
Yeah. I like that. It was fun.
It was fun.
Names on the A to Z of men. Yeah. I'm sorry if your name's Kevin.
Yeah. Well, actually,
Josh and Kevin have
been... If you've been here for a long time on the A to Z of Men, we should probably apologise to Josh as well. Yeah. Josh has had... So if you've not been for a long time, you need to understand that for no reason whatsoever...
Josh has taken it.
We just... Any time we decided a name, we just go...
when we needed to slag someone, when we needed to do it was fuck you, Josh.
Yeah, we'd say fuck you, Josh.
And now Josh is sitting there listening going... Yeah, Kevin, fuck off.
yeah, fuck you, Kevin.
Let's lock in names to the A to Z of men. So, N was for names on the A to Z of men, and the next letter will be O for...
Orange. Actually, before you do that, I had a moment where, and it is sort of in keeping with names. So we're in the pub, me and Kerry, and with a few of we're with my friend Carter, not my nephew who's actually named Carter, my friend Rob Carter, who I've never called Rob in the history of my life.
Always Carter.
Well, actually, Carter.
Yeah.
No T there, Carter.
Car.
Right? So I was with Carter and his girlfriend Jo. Me and Kerry was out for dinner on Friday. We went to the Gun. And we've got a very close friend of the family, Al.
Yeah.
Right? So Kerry, I'm facing away from the bar, and Kerry points and goes, oh, Tom's just walking. So Tom is Al's son, one of Al's sons. He's got twin sons, right? And this is brilliant, right? So I walk into the bar, and this is a very embarrassing moment. So I walk up to the bar, and Tom is standing facing away from me.
Yeah.
I put my hands over Tom's face,
Yeah.
covering his eyes,
Oh my God.
and I'm going. I'm going. He's going. Who's this? And I've gone. You'll have to guess.
Oh no.
You'll have to guess, mate.
No,
You'll have to
no,
guess.
no.
Why? Where's your mind going?
He's not Tom.
So, but as I'm doing this, it goes on for a lot longer than I would like it to. This is on Friday, right? I'm going, you'll have to guess. I'm looking at this blonde girl standing next to me, and I'm thinking, that's not Tom's girlfriend.
Is she staring at you going, what the fuck?
She's looking at me. I think she's looking at me like I'm mental.
Yeah.
Because, and she's right.
Yeah.
Because then it gets worse. If it gets worse and then funnier, right? I spin this guy round. Now, bear in mind, to give you the age difference, I'm a 45-year-old man.
Yeah.
This lad is 18, right? I spin this 18-year-old. I've saved this for you for this moment, right?
Yeah.
I spin this guy round and go, you're not Tom. Right? Like literally, right?
Yeah.
Right? I go, you're not Tom. I'm so sorry. And then I go,
How long does this speak? It's 5 minutes?
no, in reality, probably like a minute. I've been going.
It's quite a long time
Yeah,
for a stranger to blind you.
No, but you won't believe what happens next. It gets weirder and weirder and weirder.
Okay.
If it's not weird enough yet,
Yeah.
I go, I've had a couple of pints, right? But I go, no, but seriously, I'm so sorry, but what the fuck? I said, he went, who do you think I look like? I said, sort of, like, because he's practically like a nephew to me.
Yeah.
Right? And I said, sort of my nephew. I said, I've never seen someone look so much like Tom. And he went, you don't mean Tom Blake, do you? And I go, yeah. He goes, I know him. He goes, everyone always says it. And I go, it makes me feel a little bit better about the freaky thing that's just happened.
Yeah.
So I text Tom, and I phone Tom and go, oh my God, I thought you was in the pub, blah, blah. And as I'm talking to him, he went, tell me it's not Jamie. And I go, yeah, it's Jamie. I've just met Jamie. And then I phone Cavan. Cavan knows him. So I'm talking to this Jamie lad, and I go, you must know my son. And he goes, what's your son called? And I said, he's called Cavan. He goes, oh, Cav. They ended up going to the pub that night with Jamie. Jamie, I'll show you after the podcast.
That's
Jamie
mental.
looks so much like
That's mental.
Tom that's why Kerry made a very honest mistake. But I wish I'd have just gone up, tapped him on the shoulder, and gone,
Yeah,
sorry, mate, wrong bloke.
Oh, yeah, exactly that.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Funny,
I like
though.
that a lot. What's his name?
Jamie.
Jamie. So, no, we can't. We need to do an N. What are we going to do for N?
Nigel Farage.
Nigel
No,
Farage,
no.
Barrage. No, there's not many.
Nigel.
It's got to be a Nigel though, because you said that was going to be the word.
Nigel
this week.
Mansell. No.
Nigel Havers.
Nigel. Is there going to be many?
Yeah, I've got a couple.
Okay.
Nigel Havers, you start.
Nigel Havers. He likes to sign forms. That's Nigel Wavers.
Nigel Havers, very good. Nigel Havers keeps his beard trim. That's Nigel Shavers.
Ooh. Nigel, what is it?
Havers.
Nigel Havers likes a bargain. That's Nigel Savers.
Yeah, it's good.
Nigel Havers likes pavements. That's Nigel Pavers.
Yeah.
Nigel Havers always doing nice things for his mates. That's Nigel Favors.
Oh. Nigel Favors.
Havers.
Nigel Havers. That was going to be my one, that's why. Likes to try loads of different ice cream. That's Nigel Flavors.
Ooh.
Nigel Havers likes a bit of a flutter. That's Nigel Wavers.
Nigel Havers. I'm out.
That doesn't rhyme. Nigel
No, I'm out.
Nigel Havers got a favourite crisp. That's Nigel Quavers.
Very good.
Very good.
Because I thought you were going to go Flavors.
Yeah, hang on. Oh, has that not been done?
Knowing
Yeah, it
you,
has
he
been
will.
done.
Oh, right,
because
okay.
That's
hang
been
on.
done.
Nigel Havers.
Come on, Scott.
He likes that shop that's like the pound shop. That's Nigel Savers.
No,
He's done
he
savers.
Is he? Oh,
I
okay.
did that
Well,
exact
Joe won.
rhyme.
Joe won.
Because I was going to do Specsavers, but then I thought, no, because you're all going to say the word that rhymes there is savers. We've done it.
Yeah.
You won, Joe.
You well done.
That was a good word, that
Well
one.
done, Joseph.
Nigel Havers was good.
I'm
and
glad because
Names
I was
good.
out of work. I was out of rhymes.
Yeah, that was good.
I think I nearly had one, but then you know when
Yeah.
the other person's doing it and
And
you're
it-
trying to remember.
Could have had ravers.
Ravers.
Quavers you did, didn't you?
Yeah.
I kept on going Mavers, and I think that's not a
No.
word.
And then,
Pavers.
is that it?
Pavers.
Ravers.
I've done Pavers. Done
Yeah.
Pavers.
Anyway, Nigel Havers was the word, and a name you probably haven't heard for a while, unless you go to pantomime every year at the Palladium in London, where he's always in it.
It's behind
Yeah,
you.
he's always there, and he's always behind you. So names were done. A to Z of Men back next week for the letter O, which we think will probably be orgasm.
Gotta be, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so.
Let's leave you in suspense.
That's going to be
I
weird.
think we're
though,
due
isn't
a
it?
funny one, aren't we?
Well, orgasm will be funny.
Will be funny.
Yeah, how would that work though? Because they'd be asking us about the. That's quite a personal. That's a. Yeah,
Well, no. Do you know what we'll do? We'll just we'll sit here, be a little awkward for a little while, and then
Yeah.
we'll get Joe in on camera, and we'll get him to show his cum face.
Yeah, that'll work.
No.
And then
That'll work.
we'll end the
No
podcast
way.
there. Back with the letter O next week on the A to Z of Men. If you want to get in touch with us, Chris and Scott UK at gmail.com and A to Z of Men pod on all the socials. And you can find us on there. YouTube video drops tomorrow for this episode. And we'll see you Thursday for a bonus episode and then next Monday for the letter O. Until then, have an amazing week.
Boop, boop.